They might need to get Tyreek back.
Yeah. So now, how do you feel about this MVP now? Josh Allen with this MVP.
No, I still feel like he earned it. I still feel like he earned it. I feel like he's their whole team, and without him, they're terrible. And he had a good season, and but is he? That doesn't mean he's better. Like I said, right now as it stands today, it's Mahomes, Jalen Hurts. The rest of you niggas fight it out
Yeah, because I mean, even every pass that Jalen Hurts
on the
made was
money,
strictly
easy.
on the fucking money. And like I said, I know he was focused, but then like I said, once again, yeah, he put on for black men right. He ain't got no wild hair, clean cut, fresh haircut, black wife. He's humble, got a daddy, a mama. Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of layers to him, and he's putting on good for black men, homie. So I appreciate that. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is what we've been waiting for, you know what I mean, the whole time. You know what I mean? For somebody from Wakanda to win it. So yeah, he uh he exposed and it looks bad because the Eagles ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
Not
they're looking like they should be right now the favorites to get back next year.
oh man, to me they are in the NFC because
Who? Who else is it gonna
the,
be? You're
the,
not
the hardest people, their hardest competition actually is in their division
Jaden,
in Detroit. But we don't know how
but
these look at Detroit just lost both they coordinators, so that's gonna
yeah,
we gonna see.
and what comes with Jalen Hurts elevating to this level comes the fact that there's about 20 to 25 niggas in the NFL that you can't beat me with. Like Mahomes, you're not gonna ever beat Mahomes in a big game with Jared Goff as your quarterback.
Just not to cut you off. I'm looking at they showing the Eagles' last 5 drafts. All these niggas are Pro Bowlers.
Hmm.
Every nigga they drafted for the last 5 years is Pro Bowler, including Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
In addition to Saquon Barkley, yeah, their drafting is ridiculous. So I think this is good for the Chiefs because, like we always say in every other sport, especially boxing, you want to beat the champ, you got to beat the champ ass. We don't want
Whoop
you. We
'em.
don't want to go to the cards and have a skeptical. You know what I mean? No, 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 no. This was fresh out the gate, a big sock in the mouth. And they couldn't recover. They kept coming. Coming again. Another sock. Like I said, they did. But we have to say this though. The Chiefs just got minor tweaks because their defense played exceptional well.
The defense
It's
played
just
very
almost,
well.
you
The
know what I mean?
defense held Saquon to like 70 yards rushing.
So that's what I'm saying. So if they can put some points up every time they got that ball, the game would have been different. But they could not do that because that 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 defensive line
Is
is two.
Hellraisers.
That's just 2 tons of niggas just running.
It's young, it's mean, it's fast, it's physical, it's athletic.
Yeah.
It's one of the probably one of the most explosive D
So
lines.
that's off to Howie Bozeman. Win second Super Bowl as the Eagles GM, homie. They're drafting, homie.
Yeah,
They're
no,
drafting. They draft
this
so
is
good that we forget about Carson Wentz. Think
yeah.
about it like that. They draft so good, we forgot about them having that quarterback issue 4 or 5 years ago. That's how quick and that's how the NFL is. You got to be able to adjust that shit that fast, that quick, and get right back. So that's what I'm
Move
saying with
off of
Detroit.
niggas.
Detroit can stay where they at. We know Washington's gonna be where they at. We know the Eagles gonna be where
And
they at.
and you know what's crazy? The reason you mentioned that, because that big three almost got signed. Like Eagles paid Carson Wentz, Rams paid Jared Goff, and the Cowboys paid Dak Prescott all around the same time. And those three were kind of like in competition with each other. And then you see what happened to the other two teams that moved off of these guys because they were playing mediocre.
Yeah,
They won Super Bowls. But what happened?
yeah.
The only team who kept a mediocre quarterback, and you see what's going on.
No, exactly. So I think
And you see what's going on.
yeah. So it's going to be
God.
next season. Yeah, it's going to be a lot to think about. But I think the Chiefs are in a good position. I still in the AFC they still got their same rivals.
I
It's
think
going
it's
to be
gonna get. I think it's gonna get only harder for them to get there, and I think that the way this offense was playing the whole year, it was very concerning. But because they were the Chiefs, we kind of put it on the back burner. Like For instance, until the AFC Championship game, this was a team who did not score 30 points the whole season in a game. Now, if you would have told me, hey, there's going to be a team who's not going to score 30 points once, I would have said, yeah, they're probably not going to win the Super Bowl. That doesn't make much sense. But because this is the Chiefs, because it's the pedigree, we kind of ignored the red flags. But that's a fucking major issue. And like I said, it was exposed in the biggest game of the season of Mahomes' career so far. Andy Reid, this was for the three-peat. This is history on the line. This is 17 and 0, 18 and 0 Patriots trying to have the perfect season. You trying to do some shit that was never done before, and you play your worst game in the whole entire dynasty in 3 years.
Um, so maybe this is one option. My boy was saying Mahomes need to go ask for more money. And my boy
Um,
said I took a pay cut to bring Woody Whoop here, Whoop, and I told him no. I just told him that nigga, y'all just got your ass whooped. Don't get mad and all that. Y'all just got your ass whooped. Everybody was hurt. Everybody came back. I said the main thing is to me is just a line. I mean, you can't. I mean, like my boy saying Tyreek want to come back. I think they need to go get Eric Bieniemy back because it shows, and we've been saying that for the last 2 seasons since this man left. They ain't had that pop. They ain't had that creativity. We ain't seen the speed. Like I think if they had Eric Bieniemy, Worthy would have been the player of that game. You
now
seen
he
every
had
time
a
he
hell of a
touched the
game.
ball,
Worthy put up numbers this game. He had like
you
eight
know
for
what
like
I mean?
169, 2 tubs or some shit.
And plus, also he felt the urgency in needing to win and put some points up too. So it was just a bad game, and it sucks that sometimes a great team to have a bad game in the biggest moments. It sucks. Tom Brady had one. We've seen it before, so maybe this stay kryptonite. Maybe the Eagles stay kryptonite, and every time they play the Eagles, it always goes down to just wires. So Jalen Hurts is that guy, bro. Um, I mean how do you feel about that coach? You feel me? Like
He burnt
see,
out.
I put it in perspective, and I think this is the pedigree that Philly fans and their whole community is on. And this is why Joel, and not to switch sports, this is why Joel Embiid has a hard time and is kind of shifty. These fans expect certain stuff, and you got to be accountable for them things. And Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts
coach.
stayed
Coach was
accountable.
arguing with
Saquon
him.
Barkley stayed accountable, and for him doing the OG move, not playing the last game, let the young G's play, let me rest. Now it plans out.
Oh,
Now
well
you
worth it.
the jury to explain this. So I think this is the right move. I think everybody that's in New York should be fucking mad as a motherfucker right now. If you're a New York Giant fan, you should be sick to your stomach right now.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, it's like you weren't going to win with them.
Well, maybe if you'd have did the right things, you could have won with him. You feel me? Now it's that aspect of it. Maybe if you would have put somebody with him and Woody Whoop, look at
Yeah.
this. This man had the most. He had what seven or eight rushes plus 60 yards for touchdowns. Like he's on one. So it lets you know he had fire in his back. So I mean, the Chiefs. I mean, it's they're not way off, but yeah, they need to tweak some stuff. And I think they should really suggest bringing Tyreek Hill back and Eric Bieniemy back ASAP. And then this draft, they need to hit the offensive line ASAP. They needed to draft ASAP with all offensive line because they defense is straight. And they've been defense drafted in the last 4 or 5 years' time. Right now, they need one more special player. They need this. They might need a running back. They need some stuff. They need some weapons out there. You know what I
This
mean? Maybe they can get a receiver in the offseason. Like my boy said, they could get like a DK Metcalf or a Tyreek Hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
Offensive
need they need
line.
they need juice on offense like no other
Go
team
to
right now.
Georgia, go to Oklahoma, go to Alabama, and go get them offensive linemen. You need big niggas because you just seen right now they were just basically bigger than y'all the whole game in
Yeah.
every aspect.
They had me and you out there blocking from Holmes look like.
Like you get what I'm saying? Like
That
they was
that shit.
naturally, yeah, they was just naturally bigger. They didn't even have to
Yeah, that
blitz them.
shit.
They didn't even have to blitz on them. That just lets you know
No,
the
they didn't
natural
call one single blitz.
athleticism.
Niggas is just literally, if that's the case, and you don't bring one single blitzer, and Mahomes was having happy feet the whole game like it was, niggas is literally engaging and throwing people out the way. That's
It's
so
the
that's
natural athleticism of the black man. I keep saying it, and that's what you seen. That was just niggas was hungry. You could tell them niggas didn't party.
no
Them niggas didn't party. Now
locked in.
Kelsey they could have been partying and all that. None in Philly, like them niggas was locked in.
Did Kelsey have a catch?
Exactly. He had like one or two. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Mahomes played a bad game, bro.
He played a bad game.
A lot of his passes was off. Every pass that the receiver dropped, that could have been something that was off. The one with DeAndre Hopkins slipped on a route, it was behind. And then the little third down he had with Kelsey, that's their bread and butter play. He threw it too fast, way over here. Kelsey got like Mahomes had a bad game too. So let's put that out there too. I mean, the Chiefs got their ass beat, but Mahomes didn't have a good game.